Virgo is for your reading, full moon reading, but it's just a reading for you, Virgo. I'm not going to give you my long spiel, but just going to tell you, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check me out on Patreon. World is waiting. I'm not going to take these because of the fact that these came out, Virgo. Yes, I will take these. You've seen me shuffle the cards. I only feel like it's not raw and reasonable when it comes to me not shuffling. So I did shuffle a couple of times before this came out. Bottom of the deck. So intuition came out, individuality, and change came out. So intuition is each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. All right. So that is where we are with the Virgo, following your intuition. Individuality is every person has their own personalized study plan in this earth school. So this is learning your individuality and learning that. And I said this, and I think this came out in, I don't know whose read it was earlier, but I was trying to say a quote from Florence Scovel Shinn. It is, there is a place that you are to feel and no one else can feel, something you are to do which no one else can do. So that is how I take this. It says every person has their own personalized study plan in this earth school, and then change. So you're changing the way that you would normally do things. So I have under change, it says when the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. So again, when you learn to actually change from the things that no longer serve you, or when you learn that you cannot control the things that you say, I can't control in the way. I can't think of that quote, so I'm bad at it. But grant me the serenity to change the things that I something, and there's whatever the quote is, it's a Bible quote. Okay, sorry, don't quote me on that, don't get mad at me, but there you have it. You know what I'm talking about. So anyway, we're going to see with the show me cards what it is that we will focus on. So far, individuality change, intuition, individuality, change is here. And now let's see what these show me cards will have us focusing on when it comes to what it is that we need to do. My future joy, this day will bring, and how abundance comes. Inner child is at the bottom of the deck of these cards. It says, allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. So your inner child. So again, a lot of our issues come from our childhood, and we don't realize that. Some people realize it and some others don't. We don't realize it until it gets to a point of where our childhood is being questioned. It's being questioned from the things that we recognize down the line. So I'm going to take the tarot cards and clarify what the future joy is for you, Virgo. Now, again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is a channel of positivity. Leave your comments, your negative comments to yourself, because here it is: Cancer Sun, Libra Moon, Leo rising. And let's just say I'm giving you my opinions. These are from the cards, how I see them. They won't resonate with everyone, but don't leave no bullshit on my page. Just please don't. I'm sorry. I love you guys all, but it's just sometimes when you say take what resonates and leave what doesn't, not you, Virgo, but some people don't understand that, but you get it, Anyway, so let's see what your future joy is and what it is that we're focusing on besides the intuition, individuality, and change. Your future joy your future joy is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords, new beginnings, new love, volunteer work, all pages are new. So the Page of Swords, again, new beginnings, responsibilities, different types of circumstances, what this day will bring. Pages, all new beginnings. You're starting over from your intuition, something has told you to change the way you do things. You're realizing that there is a place that you are to feel and no one else can feel, something you are to do which no one else can do. So here it says every person has their own personalized study plan in this earth school. So again, everything that you learn, if it's not meant for you, you won't do it. So some people go to colleges, and if this makes sense or resonates, if some people go to college and they go into a field and they don't even study that field. So again, show me how abundance comes. King of Swords with strength. Of course, strength comes with the King of Swords having the power and having the strength to be able to accomplish whatever it is that you want. The swords are intellect, having that leadership skills, being thoughtful, taking the initiative is how you become abundance. You don't, the burdens come. We all know that burdens come with the Ten of Wands energy. Burdens come. However, too many burdens can cause exhaustion. So that's how you're changing the way you do things. I know Virgos. My niece is a Virgo. When I tell you she has 50 jobs and she just keeps going, this is how it is. But when it becomes too much for her, that's when the Ace of Wands steps in. And the Ace is just like, no, this is a new project, new inspiration, an urge to create things. So you're changing the way you do things. You're going to start being more creative. That's how you're connecting with the universe. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles can be greed. It can be long for, desire for long-term security. It could be that, but here it is, you're learning a different way of doing things because this is not causing you, it's not showing you how to connect. It's not showing you, it's just showing you how to make money, and if you're making money a certain way and you're not enjoying it, it's showing you that you need to do something different. So with the future, my future joy and the Page of Swords coming out, let's clarify the Page of Swords. Whoa. This must have been turned over, the Tower and heartbreak. So an ending. So I don't know how this and when this came out, but I'll just go ahead and show you. Your future joy comes with ending. Like I said, ending the cycle of heartbreak or dissatisfaction. So Tower is the ending or a new beginning, however you want to look at it. The Tower can be unwanted change, or it can be upheaval of change, or it could be, a new beginning to something. Endings always bring new beginnings, but they happen all of a sudden. So maybe you're feeling with your future joy that you're changing the way you do things. Three of Swords energy, is again some type of depression or not feeling, heartbreak or whatever. So I don't know if this is in regards to dealing with some type of heartbreak or some type of situation. You're not in that energy anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify these because I don't know when they fell out. But again, these cards coming out is temperance, judgment. I said temperance is judgment, balance. Judgment comes when you balance a situation, and I said judgment because that's there, but you're balancing the situation. Queen of Swords comes when you need strength. The Queen is, someone who is a very honest person who's very self-sufficient. So again, the judgment comes, when it's time for you to have clarity, when it's a wake-up call that you're having of why and how you feel this way. Let's figure out the Page of Wands coming out. Oh, two cards come out. So this day will bring, new energy and Ace of Cups energy. So Ace of Cups is, relationships, new money, a new baby, new types of energies, proposals, things like that. So this day will bring creation. Page of Wands energy again is new love or some type of work, but the Ace of Cups is a new relationship or a new baby. It'll bring something to you, and there's celebration when that happens, marriage, things like that, Virgo. So you are looking at changing the way that you're doing things. You're going within, you're following your intuition, and you're realizing that there's a place that you are to feel that no one else can feel. There's something that you are to do that no one else can do, and that requires change. When you let that ego go of always wanting to see your coins or always wanted to, ego reminds me of Scrooge McDuck. I don't know if you're old enough to realize that. Yeah, here it is. See, this is the second time today that these cards came out back to back, and if you look at it, the burdens, how abundance comes when you get rid of. That's why there's an ending to, feeling like stabbed in the back, or some type of, with the Ten of Swords energy, you feeling like uh, pain or endings, things like that, or complete, endings to something. So that's how it feels when you're in that situation. So what I was saying is that the Four of Swords and the Ten of Swords came out in a couple of readings, but you see me shuffle these, and that's why I was saying that this is specific to what you need to do, and what you need to realize, that the Ten of Swords comes out when it comes to a complete and painful ending, like some type of ending to a mean. So that's the reason why the Tower card is here, because you're ending this situation, you're beginning, this day will bring new beginnings, relationships, happiness. But you have to, how the abundance comes is when you get rid of these energies of the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords again is, endings, but the Four of Swords is also renewal. And it could be recovery, it could be some type of retreat, or getting rest, or going into solitude, so you can realize how to connect. The bottom of the deck is the Chariot, moving forward. So that just shows you basically where you need. And because it is a full moon, the pink moon of Scorpio, I'll go ahead and pull from the Moonology Oracle deck for you, Virgo, so that you can get better insight on what it is that you're focusing on. So far, intuition, individuality. Yeah, here it is. A new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. That tells you right there, it's what the day will bring. A romantic cycle begins. Even if this is renewing a situation, it's getting out of the old energy and going into a new one. You're focusing on your intuition, knowing that you are the only person that can do what is meant for you to do. You're changing how you view things. And at the bottom of the deck, it is full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecast. So there you have it, Virgo. Have a nice day.